Manchester's got talent, but only a few artists actually break through. Today I'm here with one of the ones that people are starting to pay attention to, Princethekikd. This isn't about hype, it's about the man behind the music. Prince, welcome to the show, man.
Thank you so much, my brother. It's a pleasure to be here.
This is it, man. There seems to be a big movement within the Afro community in the UK right now. The music seems to be on a movement, and you're a voice that people seem to be talking about. I recently came across your sound a few months ago, and it's on my playlist right now. Do you know what I mean? So you've done something.
No, I appreciate it, bro. I feel like I'm trying to develop something new. Obviously, I take inspiration from the Afro swing and the Afrobeats, and I'm trying to create a sound called Afrobop that I'm working on at the moment. And yeah, just getting the people moving, really.
You're originally from Italy.
Yeah.
Born and raised, and now in the UK. What does that mean to you to have like a dual, I call it a dual heritage, because you know you got this UK sound, but you've also got that background from Italy?
I think it's a good combination to have, because I've experienced different things in different cultures. So it plays as an advantage when I've got two different tools that I can use, three actually, because I could potentially also use my native language, you know. But right now I'm in my bag with the Italian and the English, just going back to back. It's working for me.
Nice, man. So, who was Princethekikd before music, and what made you take music seriously?
Before music, I was a kid that had a dream to be a footballer. I think there's so many people that had the same dream. But obviously ended up getting injured. And slowly I found my passion in music. It actually happened as a joke, because when I moved to the UK, a couple of my friends went to the studio as a hobby, you know, and they dropped a song in the group chat, and I was amazed that they made a song out of nowhere. So the next time they went to the studio, they invited me as well, and we ended up making a vibe. Like as soon as I stepped in the studio, the vibe was just different, you know. So from there on, I started experimenting more, and yeah, it just got better and better. And I just fell in love with the process, the recording, the performing, the releasing. It just became part of me.
What was the hardest thing about moving to Manchester and, you know, I suppose coming up in the city, what people don't see?
I think the hardest thing for me was kind of understanding what I wanted to do, because the UK gives you the opportunity to explore so many avenues, and I'm still trying to understand exactly where I want to go. Obviously, I've got the music, I've got a few businesses that I'm working on, and it's just trying to have the balance of both and still being successful, you know.
Are you still trying to find your sound, or do you feel like you've already found your sound as an artist?
I feel like I found my sound. I feel like what I do, nobody does. And once I get that exposure, people will know the value of the music that I make. But yeah, this is the Afrobop sound. Nothing like it.
Afrobop, not Afrobeats, Afrobop.
Afrobop.
What's different about Afrobop and Afrobeats? How would you differentiate the both of them?
I feel like it's the bounce on the instrumental. So if you listen to my songs, they have got a particular bounce, which is not particular to the normal Afrobeat that people will make. And then I come with my culture and just make it Afrobop.
Do you get any influences from your Italian background?
Yeah, there's a rapper called Mondo Marcio that I really like from when I was a kid. And he's basically a massive influence in my music. Yeah.
What kind of music does he do?
Hip hop.
Hip hop.
Yeah, rap, like street rap. But it was just cold and real.
Real.
Yeah.
Yeah, real street music.
And like, because the things that he talks about are like what people go through in the band, or like, you know, like drugs, as a kid having family that is not together. It's crazy.
That's like you're talking about lifestyle in Italy.
Yeah, lifestyle, yeah.
Yeah. And what part of Italy are you from?
So I was born in Rome, but I moved to Verona when I was like 5. So yeah, I would say I'm from Rome.
How different are the streets of Rome or Verona compared to Manchester?
Very different. Completely different.
Yeah.
Completely. I feel like in so many ways, the culture there is a bit behind. And the UK is more kind of aware of certain things. But nothing can beat Italy when it comes to the climate and the food.
The Mediterranean climate,
bro.
And the food, that fresh
oh
food.
My days, the food.
Taking you back.
Taking me back, bro. I swear
You
down.
bite into them tomatoes and you're like, I can taste it.
Bro, simple things just taste amazing. Like, it's crazy.
Are you making music for success? Or, is it music that actually represents you?
It's music that represents me, but it's also what I feel like is missing. So I'm basically making music like my ideal favorite artist would make.
Okay.
So I just make it through myself, if that makes sense.
Is that for success or just to do you?
I'm just passionate about the artistry. I want to create something magical, something that's never been done before.
Something long lasting.
So, yeah, 100%.
Do you think that talent is enough anymore? Or is it really about the image and the marketing now?
I feel like it's all about marketing. Talent, bro, you can have all the talent you want, but if you're not like portraying the image right, it's not gonna work. You know, with music, you can spend £100,000 and still not go anywhere with your career. Same way, you could spend anything and just go crazy, viral. So, yeah, it's something you just have to keep doing because you're passionate about it.
But the marketing plays a big factor now rather than people being talented. Like, you could get like a mediocre artist and if they got a lot of marketing, then it can blow.
Easily.
I think that.
It kind of makes an artist complete if you're able to understand how to market yourself, and you'll be able to promote your music easier, you know.
Do you feel like, talking about marketing and artists marketing themselves, do you feel like a lot of artists market who they really are, or do they create a persona for this, this online world?
I feel like every artist is different. Some people might do that, some people might not. But it's all about, like, most of it is like, it could be it's just a bit exaggerated version of you.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, I think being true to yourself is the best way.
When you say exaggerated version, do I look at it like, if I had all the money in the world, no worries, this is what I'd be like.
Yeah.
This over big character with no worries and don't really care because, I don't need to worry. You
have to move like you're already there.
Yeah.
literally.
If a label offered you a deal tomorrow, but they wanted to change your identity, would you take it?
No.
No.
No. Just because I feel like what I'm trying to create, it's never been done before. And I'm very, very sure that once I get there, it's going to be incredible. I just need to take the time and steps and keep moving forward towards that goal.
Can you see the goal?
I can see it very clear.
Yeah, man. That's it.
And I know it's around the corner.
So, you know, money or legacy, which one are you choosing right now?
I remembered that interview from Tyson.
Tyson?
Yeah. I don't know if you watched it, but he talks about legacy not existing. So basically, once you're gone, you're gone.
I don't know.
How do you feel about that?
Well, it depends what it is that you're doing, you know, to leave behind. I feel like in the creative world, you can create a legacy, especially with music. Because like, you know, like God forbid, if you drop down dead today, tomorrow, people can play your music and they can hear you.
Yeah.
And the music will last forever. Same like with film and TV. You know, if you've created a piece of art, people can watch it over and over and over and over. It's like now, you know, to this day, people still watch black and white movies from 100 years ago. And it's like, you know, in some sense, you would say that's a legacy because there's actors there from the 1930s that weren't even, you know, they weren't even about when I was a kid.
True.
But like some people will remember them and, you know, they have a legacy. Same with music as well. With Tyson, he's a boxer. Yeah, there's always going to be someone better than you.
Yeah, true. But I feel like I definitely want to leave something back that anyone can go to feel good. My music is feel good music, you know. And through this music, I'm going to also do different things to also push the mission, which is kind of creating a better place, you know, for my people, back home, for my family, you know. That's my goal.
Better people's lives. So be honest, have you ever thought about quitting music?
Yeah, 100%. A lot of times, because sometimes you think about, you get kind of lost in what's going on. If you can kind of like center yourself and just focus, then you might be able to kind of get away from that thought. But when things are not going your way, that's when you get your mind to start thinking. It's not an easy journey, but you just have to keep at it.
What was going through your mind at the time?
To just find a job, a career, and just build and just save up and start building, you know, for example, buying a house, you know, things that people call financial freedom, you know. That's the thing that I'm thinking about. And being the eldest of my family, the pressure always piles, you know.
Having to deliver all the time.
Yeah.
Do you ever feel pressure to keep up an image or lifestyle because of music, even if it's not your reality?
No, because at the moment, I'm trying to be myself. And that's what I'm trying to portray. And that's why I don't feel like I'm in that space of mind anymore. I'm just focused on the goal.
What have you had to sacrifice to take music seriously? Relationships, time, money. Like, what's it really cost you?
Definitely relationships, friendships. Because when you sacrifice your time to develop yourself, sometimes it can affect other people around you differently, you know, just because you're not there. Like your presence is so important for some people, you know, around you. So you end up being in a loop where you know that you need to spend as much time in the studio to be the best version of yourself, but you also have to be there for everyone else that needs you in the real life, you know, because we get lost in this universe, our universe. So it's kind of trying to balance both, you know.
What actually separates you from every other artist right now that's trying to blow up?
My message, my story, me speaking Italian and English, being from Benin City, Nigeria. I think I'm one of one. And they will all find out when Gullyman, the EP, drops.
Gullyman. The Gullyman EP.
Yeah.
When's that due to drop or plan to?
Next couple months, you know.
Yeah.
Very, very soon.
It's coming in 2026.
Yeah. Very, very soon.
Stay tuned, people. 2026, we've got the Gullyman dropping, the Gullyman EP from Princethekikd. I'm locked in. I'm ready for it. Like, I've been listening to your music recently and I'm like, I'm bopping and I'm like, I'm feeling it. I like the way your sound is. It's different. It's unique because I've lived abroad. I lived in Spain and I hear loads of different sounds. And with your sound, I'm like, this is a blend of different cultures. I can hear it and I'm all for it. Like, literally, because I feel like we need more of that. Like, I feel like music in the West has been, it's just a repetition of everyone just trying to replicate the guy that was here before and the guy that was big 10 years before. And, you know, like Tupac and Biggie are like, you know, the biggest rappers in this world and they get referenced all the time. And it's like, you know, everyone's trying to be the next Biggie, the next Pac. Mm-hmm. And then, you know, we need to step outside of that realm now and start, you know, bringing in cultures. Because that's really what it's about, bringing in cultures and not being afraid to share your culture and bring that to the music and bring that to the mainstream. Mm-hmm. It's like when the Afro sound first came onto the scene and it was like, ooh. And then now we're seeing more of it and it's like, yeah, bring it. Do you know what I mean? All for that. But what you're doing, you're blending sounds and I love that because you like bringing cultures together.
I appreciate it.
I love that, man. Honestly, I do. Do you believe that you could be one of the biggest artists in Manchester? I'd even go beyond that. Do you think you could be one of the biggest artists in the UK or even in the world?
Yes, I do. I do. I just need to lock in. I'm already locked in, but yeah, once I put the steps in place and I plan my rollout, yeah, it's gonna be scary.
It's gonna be scary, like yeah.
It's gonna be scary. But I just know people are gonna enjoy it, you know. And so many people will be able to relate as well to my story. Because it's something that we all go through. Growing up in a different country, you know. Kind of not feeling like you belong.
Yeah. Is that how you felt for yourself as well?
Yeah. Yeah. Because you don't understand why people look at you differently. You don't understand why people treat you differently, you know. And as a kid, you're just thinking, what's going on? And that kind of built my character, made me stronger. And I'm kind of grateful for the experience, you know. Made me who I am today.
Gave you like some shield where you've had to get hard and get tough.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I can relate to that. Like, you had to be tough. It's survival.
Yeah.
So you've had to become tough to survive.
100%.
Gosh, so we've got Princethekikd performing at the next M1 Promotions concert. What are people going to experience when you get on the stage?
Energy.
Energy.
Too much energy.
I'm all for it, man.
Too much energy. Gully man experience.
There you go, man. The gully man.
1 in a million.
Yeah.
They've never seen this thing coming before.
I'm all for it. You've played, you've performed at a lot of concerts in the past.
Yeah.
A lot of big artists. Do you want to just share with the audience the big names that you've performed with, the shows that you've done?
I've opened up for the Vido Timeless Tour, Asake, Mr. Money Tour, Flavor, Albert O, Buju. I've also opened up for Rema Malay. Yeah, those are a few names. I've worked with Victoni as well.
Big names there, man. You know what I mean? I'm all for it, man. I'm all for it. Like, I can't wait to see the gully, man.
But that's why now it's time for my tour.
Yes.
You know, so once I drop the EP, I'm going to go on a UK tour and potentially a European tour.
Nice.
Yeah.
I can see that happening. You've got, you appeal to a lot of markets, the European market, being from Italy, speaking Italian as well, the UK market, the Africa market, and even into America, because America are listening in and they're listening for these new sounds, and you're bringing something fresh and new. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, you're exploding up in Africa, you're exploding up in Europe, exploding in the UK. Where next?
Mm.
The West, of course. Like, yeah, man. So you have got that potential to go worldwide, man. And I'm all for it, man. I can't wait to see the gully man on stage and bring that energy. We need that energy. You know what I mean?
Come on.
Come on. Prince, man, it's been a pleasure having you on. Again, you know, M1 Promotions, we're doing this thing. Thank you for coming on, man.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
The gully man.
Best night.
What's the name? I can't remember. Need a new thing that be top contender. Too much talk tryna push agenda. And you up against me, straight back to sender.